Parents, teachers, so many of our 7 News viewers' questions are focused in on how we can physically be in school and keep all the teachers and the students safe. So to get some answers from the experts, we pull in the superintendent from the state's largest school district. This is Dr. Burke Royster of Greenville County Schools. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Amy. We appreciate you providing this opportunity so we can get information out to our community, to our parents, and to our students.
Well, we have our first question coming from a 7 News viewer, and it says that many honors and AP classes won't be offered virtually in some places. Is this the case for all districts, they're asking? Also, can anything be done? Because in essence, this person's saying, I have to choose between my son's health as an asthma sufferer and his education. What's the scene in Greenville County?
Well, in Greenville, we'll be able to offer all the AP courses that we normally offer. In fact, there will actually be some opportunities that some of our students may have virtually that they didn't have if they were in a smaller high school. Every school doesn't have the same number of AP courses. And because we're doing them virtually with our virtual school, that will benefit students no matter what size high school, whether it's our smallest at 750 or our 2300 high school. So for Greenville County students, those AP opportunities are there, and in some cases, an expanded opportunity.
And families can always reach out to their school district to get some answers on specifics like that.
Absolutely, because we would never attempt to try to speak for another district, but certainly contact your local school or your local district.
Here's a question from a teacher.
Okay.
And one of the questions that teachers want to know is if within a classroom students become sick or the teacher becomes sick, what's the protocol is going to be for that?
And that question, Dr. Royster, obviously a lot of parents wonder that too. So how's that going to work?
Well, if a student or teacher or other employee becomes ill during the school day, they'll be escorted to the nurses area in the building. We have an area set aside there where they can be isolated. So they'll be removed from the classroom, removed from their office area, put in that area until they can be transported home. Now, exposure, which is a little different question than what you would do with someone who's become ill at school, that's governed by the DHEC protocols. And you can go on our website and you can see them. I would never attempt to try to explain them here. There's a full-page flow chart spreadsheet that shows what should be done in the event of an exposure to a person who has tested positive for the virus or become ill with the virus. Simply because you've been in contact with that person, if the social distancing protocols are being followed that we've put in place, if masks are being worn when that can't be done, a mere exposure to an individual like that doesn't mean necessarily an individual will be quarantined. But again, we follow the DHEC guidance strictly on that. And we've had people over the summer have to be quarantined among our 12-month employees. Generally speaking, contact that they've had out in the community then either tested positive or been in proximity to someone who was.
Of course, there's a lot of questions about the school bus scene and how that's going to work, distancing the kids and how the routes will work. How's that going to play out?
Well, right now the bus capacities have been established at 67% of their normal load. So it would be a reduced load. Students will be required to wear a mask on the bus. The driver will wear a mask on the bus. The routes will be shortened. The Greenville County Schools plan for those that remain in regular school, not those that have chosen a 100% virtual program, but there is a 0 days of attendance, 1 day, 2 days, and 5. 0 is obviously people staying at home because we're in a very high rate of spread or there's a health condition that would warrant that. But on the 1 day, only 20% of students would be in school on a particular day.
So in a young class, how many kids would that be?
Well, in a first grade class might be 5 or 6. In an upper elementary might be 7 or 8. On a 2 schedule, it would be about double that number. So that reduces the demand on the bus, and it also allows us to make sure that we maintain 6 feet of social distancing inside those classrooms, which we believe is the key. That and the mask wearing when you can't do that, those are the keys to ensure the safety of our students and the safety of our employees.
We have got to run. Dr. Royster, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Gordon?